So we've got Barnett in the ruck up against the young gun Scholes. Ruby hits in hard and she's been tackled by Window. Window wins the free. Cronin looped it up to Rowe, curls it around the corner. Kind bounce for Campbell, gives it off to Can. Chance here, James. She's a goal sneak, going back with the flight bravely. That is a courageous mark. Britt Bonici 2 weeks ago in their win dragged them over the line against the Suns. She was absolutely inspirational, hurt her shoulder in that game. A little quieter last week against the Tigers. Look at Scholes, doing it at ground level. Potential is fantastic. Great pick up by Howden. Now she'll get around Cronin. Explodes out of that centre square. Can she get a teammate on the end of it? Getting there first is Bogue. Good hustle. Oh, it's toe poked through in the end. Wendland. I think Wendland might have got her big toe to it.
Yep.
It looks like she has got that backup ruck roll. What sort of bounce do they get here? Mules Robinson. Livingston mops it up. Puts it out in front of Morris. Schultz. There's Caitlin Pope. Frederick flicks it over her head, looking for Davey. But the other number 5, Dowrick. 2 balls going head to head.
She's now playing as a defender for the Magpies.
And Saint was third man up there. Bonici was hit by a brick wall. And they go. A hurried kick by Bogue again. Top of the square, and Geordie Allen takes the relieving defensive mark.
Bogue's been good. 7 disposals.
Oh, it's an awkward kick. Window. The double grabber. Ramos. Allen should be able to mop it up, and she does. Bursts through a couple across half-back. Feeds it out wide to Davey. She was tackled. Port Adelaide really bringing the heat and the pressure in this second term, making it tough. Porter back to Davey. Davey's kick was smothered. Foley's got it around the corner. Bumbling ball. No one can take it cleanly, and putting her body on the line, she'll be rewarded, was Lamb.
They were able to keep Port Adelaide just the 4 uncontested marks in that first quarter, forced them to kick long down the line. But they also mentioned they weren't very happy with some of the attention they were receiving from the Port Adelaide players, so you can expect them to be a little more feisty, I think, for these final 3 quarters.
Alana Porter centres the ball to Ken. It's amazing how much those two.
So it's 6-1 already in this second term. That's a problem for the Magpies. They've got a real experienced brigade.
They do, don't they?
In there. Outside of Scholes is dominating the hit-outs, which is a problem, but going to start to shark those hits.
Well, you've got Schleicher here, Bree Davey as well.
Bonici, so all the big guns are in there.
They are. There's Bree Davey. Burrowing. Can. Handballing. Bonici from 50. A wobbler, and getting on the end of it beautifully is Georgia Clark. G-Clunk.
G-Clunk.
But here's her moment. They call her G-Clunk because she clunks everything that comes in her path. For her first goal in AFLW, G-Clunk. Well, we've got the G-Train, and now we introduce G-Clunk to the AFLW. Eyes for the footy. Well done by Jermac rather. And Jermac goes to ground. Free kick to Porter. Borg.
Somehow.
Brilliant. Got herself out of a pickle, only as far as White. She'll relay it and go again.
Get the ball offline here. Back into the corridor.
When you've got a developing team like this, they have, as that goes over the pad, fisted down by Brooksby. Hurried kick out of there, and it might roll through for a goal. It certainly does. Michaela Can produces their second goal back-to-back.
They've got to get to 30 minimum. So 3 goals minimum this term for the Power, I reckon, to have any level of comfort leading into the last quarter.
Goody bombs it. Claiming it is Barnett. That's a strong mark. Goody out into space. Houghton with an unkind bounce. 3 Magpies she's got to beat. Fires out the handball. Goody. Oh, this could be another blow. This is Teakle, yeah. Limping off.
Not keen to put too much weight onto that right ankle.
So that's 2 of their key forwards they're losing there in Saint and Teakle. Goody Runs around the player on the mark, closes to 49, gives it everything, and it's marked again by Barnett. That is 2 almost goal-saving marks by Imogen Barnett. A lower leg injury. Houghton. A real scrap. Houghton takes it out of the ruck, goes for the impossible. Oh, Gemma Houghton! A moment of individual brilliance.
Well, that's ridiculous. That's 100% ridiculous from Gemma Houghton. He had no right. With the breeze pushing it across the face, really, from that position. That's no angle to speak of.
Meant Campbell was loose. Eventually, Grace Campbell gets an awkward-looking kick. Is it effective? No.
Minimum.
Lamb tries to track down Schleicher. Lasers to where Schultz leaps.
What she does, Cal. Really good part of the wedge of scoring.
It's just camped up 50 here for Port Adelaide.
Numbers everywhere.
Collingwood trying to defend for their life.
Here we go.
Here we go. Justine Mules Robinson. All the experience in the world. Brilliant snap.
Heavy presence, defensive side of the ball here, the Magpies, but trying to tap it forward. So you tap into the outnumber from the opposition. It's a bad setup.
Holding free. Here goes Porter. Rather, it's Maloney. Oh, what a mark, Schultz! She's been threatening all night, Matilda. And Matilda's on an absolute high. Give the crowd something to roar about. Watch her reaction mid-air.
Gets the shoulder of Cronin and then goes, oh, it's stuck. That's maybe the best part of the whole thing.
Couldn't believe that it stuck.
It's a beauty. She's a cracker. I don't know if you know any All-Australian selectors, but remember the name.
Wow.
Remember
oh, my God.
Name.
It's like, oh, my God. Yeah, 14 points means Collingwood would have to come home and kick 3 goals with the breeze. Davey in the pack. Bonici's kick was smothered. Rowe. Tackled. Brilliantly tackled. Goody all over it. Well, we've seen lots of points tonight, minor scores, because of the blustery conditions. Mrs. Stewart was trying to get back on her left, and then Maloney, tackled by Schleicher. Holding the ball. No genuine attempt to get rid of that one.
The numbers will be backs. She can find a shorter target. That might work just as well.
She ignores that. She goes long. Davies down there. This is where they like to use their speed. Might sit here for Saint. Little handball. Off to Window. Goes long and taking the mark all by herself. Alone there was Wendland. She can keep going to Houghton in a one-on-one. It'll sit here. And Houghton, because of the pressure of Cronin. Ramos.
Now you can go back through the middle. Perfect. That's a really good system.
Rowe.
Open the ground up, drag all the defenders out. You'll open up a hole through the middle of the ground.
Davey. Bangs it as long as she possibly can. And now the foot race is on. Porter is quick. Ebony O'Day is under the pump. She goes to ground.
Oh,
Porter.
That is
like
on the ball.
Jockey on top of her, and she's gone. Well done, Alana Porter.
That's the right decision.
To make it an 8-point ball game. Porter's got the goal umpire working and just sneaks it home. Stripped of it. Porter pounces. Davey gets her hands free. Back to Frederick. Standing start, bangs it long. Campbell tries to run away, but Goody says, not on my watch.
She should be able to get there from here.
3 goals so far this season, hasn't got the distance. They need a mark, and it's a Port Adelaide mark by Brooksby. And they're going to hold on for a famous win, you would think. For the first time in their history, Port Adelaide make it 3 in a row. It was the Matilda effect. Schultz with Mark of the Year, you'd have to say. And she led this team. She was the architect. The 19-year-old ruck star